Hey YouTube, Casey Classic 7 here back again with another video. Got some NCAA 13 online action. In this game I was playing as Texas, so as you see I came up short, lost by 11. And I want to highlight 3 plays that really stuck out to me. That I don't want to say it was the reason why I lost, but it was just like, it kind of made me scratch my head, if you will. And it made me wonder like why did this happen? So we'll start in the fourth quarter. I threw an interception, and this specifically is going to be about the topic of read and react, and how I personally feel that I don't want to say it should be scrapped, but it has to be redone completely. It doesn't, the read and react system in this game doesn't really make sense at all. It's not consistent, and it's not polished enough. I mean, I guess you can quote unquote call it its first year, even though it's really not. Read and react has been in the game before, but this is its quote unquote first year on the title. And yeah, here we go. So Hike, this is him. He's playing as a user, locked onto his player, and I have a drag route. I have a levels route. I have a drag, and I have a route coming in behind it. So I have a levels concept called. So here, he's on number 31 here. He sees my first route. This is what I want you to do. He bid on my first route, which is good, but the game allows him to be able to stop on a dime. Not only just stop, but stop on a dime. You know, and it feels like no speed is lost here. If anything, he's able to burst out of his stopping on a dime. Stop on a dime here, turn on a dime there, and he's able to accelerate back up to his top speed and pick this pass off. What makes it worse is that after here, like I haven't even thrown the ball yet. And how would he even know that I threw the ball and he knew where the ball was being thrown? Like, there should be no way you should be able to make a play on this ball at all. Like, without seeing the pass, like the pass being thrown. So here I'm wondering, like, what part of this is read and react? What would you call this part? Because this isn't read and react. He's not reading anything, and he's not reacting to anything. He's stopping on a dime. This is something that you would see before in NCAA 12, 11, those games, and they would make it at least look better. Like, at least you'd be looking back at the ball somewhere. But I mean, this really is there's no excuse for this. Why this is even in the game, or why this even happens? Like, it's too often where you see stuff like this. This isn't. It'd be one thing if it was like every once in a blue moon. It's like, oh, that happened right there. But it happens way too often, and I feel like that needs to be touched up. And this is the exact opposite of read and react working. I have to find. He had a big pass down the field. I think I passed it already. Where is it at? It's in the second quarter, right here. The 59-yard pass. So right here, Hike calls a play action, throws a deep pass, and his guy catches it. Now, typically you'd be like, but that looks pretty normal. He just caught a pass on you. What's wrong with that? So, runs a little play action here, whatever. But look at my guy in this situation. I mean, granted, it's not like all this part is the computer, and his play was an all user play. But look, as you see him, he's reading the receiver. Turns, locates the ball with his eyes. Ball is thrown. Located with his eyes. Located. What did I click on? I clicked on right here. When you see pink, that's when I clicked on. So still located the ball. And right here, I'm hitting. They switched the interception system, so you have to constantly hit the interception system or hold it down to get an interception. So here I'm holding it down, holding the interception button down. And he doesn't do anything. He just really watched him catch the ball, which in the instance I showed before, he did the exact opposite. He wasn't looking at the ball, and he's able to make a play on the ball. But here, my guy is looking at the ball and he doesn't do anything. He doesn't make a play on the ball. He just watches the pass really be caught and go into his hands, which is it's frustrating to me. To where just the play before you seen the guy not do anything. In this play, you see this looks fine. This looks good. Like all this looks good, but it's like if I'm not able to make a play on the ball, then where is this in read and react? Like I asked before, where do you see this in read and react? Like that's not read and react. That like I said, read and react is a broken system and it has to be fixed. Like it has to be fixed. If not, it's gonna be another dud like it was this year. I mean, there's some instances where it looks good, but other instances like that, it's like it becomes frustrating because it's like I had perfect coverage on that and my guy's not making a play on the ball. And this was the last play. I threw an interception. No, not this play. Where is it at? I threw a lot of interceptions this game, so excuse me for trying to find this last one. Where is it at? I think that might have been it, actually. The one I was just at. Hold on. Sorry it's taking me so long to find this last play. I think it's this one. Which I was just at. Yeah, it is this one, actually. So, throw an interception on this play. I'm going to run the play at speed and tell me what you saw. And I'll like go through and say what I saw. Here, I run a play action. Right here, if you're me, and I think most of the people who are watching, in the middle, my man, my guy crossing, the guy right here, he looks wide open. Maybe it's just me, but this guy looks wide open. If you see up there, see the screen up there, there's no one there. So it's like, and right here in my mind, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna bullet this pass in, and he's gonna go in for a touchdown. He's gonna be too fast to be stopped by that safety up there who's backpedaling, and that safety over there who's going to the corner of the end zone. So here, I throw a bullet pass, then I see this happen. Where in the world did this dude come from? Like, I don't get it. I don't see how they can even allow this guy to make a play on the ball. It's like, and then to make it worse, I mean, he's in a QB spy, but it's like he's right in front of him and they're not touching him, they're not blocking him, they're face to face. It's like they're friends, like, well, like he doesn't do anything, and to see him drop back, intercept this pass, it just makes it even more frustrating. It's just how, like, I don't get how you could even make a play on that pass. Like, that would never happen in real life. You would never find a player who's at the line of scrimmage able to jump back 2 yards to make a play on that pass. And that's another instance where we're looking at lack of player movement and lack of animations for player movement, acceleration, for all that stuff. So those are two things that have to be addressed for next year. That, like, player movement, read and react, those two things have to be addressed. Already on top of the things that have to be addressed as well. I will discuss those things in later videos, and I should have another video, a shout out video, coming out pretty soon, no later than tomorrow. So look out for that. And it's your man KC Classic 7 signing out.